high current is used, protective devices must be employed carefully and properly. This program begins with a demonstration of what can happen when short-circuit protective devices are subjected to faults above their ratings. Finally, you'll see a test of the bus bar and of 2 motor control centers. For convenience, the protective devices were tested in Allen Bradley equipment. It should be clear, however, that any brand of equipment would have produced similar results. Fuses are sometimes installed without regard for the short-circuit capability of the system. This means overloads in excess of the system's capability may occur. For example, if the capacity of the electrical supply is increased, but the fuses are not upgraded. Our tests were conducted in Allen Bradley's high current test laboratory and used Class J and Class H fuses. Conditions were 20,000 amperes RMS, available at 600 volts with a 12% power factor. The following test will be shown first at normal speed, then in slow motion. 20,000 amps is double the rating of H fuses, but well within the rating of J fuses. The left screen shows the extensive damage that occurs when the interrupting rating of the Class H fuses is exceeded. The properly applied Class J fuses are right to protect the equipment. Reducing the voltage to 480 volts still exceeds the interrupting rating of the Class H. Changing to a 100 amp fuse can change the result. The interrupting capacity of the Class H is still exceeded. Reduced voltage doesn't change the result. When we add a disconnect switch, the fault spreads to the line side of the unit with the Class H fuses. Note that the ionized gases pulsate at the line frequency of 60 hertz. Extensive damage may occur if the wrong fuse is used. Changing to a 100 amp fuse doesn't change the result. The interrupting capacity of the Class H is still exceeded. The ionized gases again pulsate at 60 hertz. Note the destruction.
We are here installing a low voltage house connection. Remember that in Europe voltage is 220 volts, not 110. Unfortunately, the use of these all metal ply is still frequent. We are adding a dummy which is not equipped at all, no face shield, no leather gloves, thin shirt, no safety shoes. These pliers are criminal in electricity environment. The whole thing is taken with high-speed cameras. The arc lasted about 0.7 seconds. Here you see it in slow motion. Temperature in the lightning about 7,000 degrees. Molten metal is flying everywhere. All energy normally serving many houses is here concentrated on a single point. The connections are no more there. They looked this way before. Our man definitely ripe for hospital. Severe burns in face. Nylon shirt has molten away. We repeat the same thing with a properly equipped man. Head with face shield, cotton or even better, Nomex overall, leather gloves, safety shoes. The face shield effectively has protected the man's head. The overall is more or less intact, and the hands have not been burnt.